Hey, what's up, boys and girls? CheFPV here, Zero Ground FPV. Wanted to quickly talk about, with the rainy day today, I'm just going to make a bunch of different videos. So one of them is going to be on some questions I get a lot, which is, what's in the bag? What's in this little itty like pencil bag? And just to show you, there's a pair of pliers right next to it. And how is it that this is essentially everything that I need out in the field, aside from my quad, my goggles, my batteries, my radio and all that. So when I show up to the field a lot of times and guys are like, hey, I need a tool, I need this or that, I'm like, yo, we'll grab that little bag. And they're like, where? I don't see it. And then they find it or whatever. But I do get asked a lot about, field tools and stuff like that. So I figured I'd make a video about what I think is an essential kind of field kit and really what I've kind of made into a field kit over the last year and a half. I have not had to add anything to this in at least 8 months or so. So I think I've got it pretty solid. So, the bag itself, it's a pencil bag. I got it at Walmart. I think I paid $3 for it. It might even have been $1. Considering it's real canvas, it's actually, whatever I did pay for it was a great price. But definitely spend a couple bucks and get something that's real canvas material, because the tools you're putting in here are all stainless steel and, sharp. I even have pretty much an open X-Acto in here, and it's perfectly fine and contained in here. So. It has a little hook at the top that allows you to hook onto a bag or put it anywhere you need real quick. The length on this pencil bag is just perfect, really, for any long driver. So, anyways, open it up, and you'll see that inside it looks like a hot mess, probably, of just junk. So, right on top, you can see my Pyro drone, probably the best tool I actually never paid for. Nut driver. Thank you so much, Serge. He sent this when they first got him. He sent it to some of his customers when we were ordering, and I was one of the few that got one of these free. Still in my bag, and it's been in my bag ever since. This actually replaced my other standard driver that I use when I'm at the house now, which is a actually ratchet driver with a 8mm nut driver. So this is even better because in the field it's quick and easy and all that. LED strips. So these are my LED strips that I make to power off the 4S pack. So I get one of those. Always good to have one handy to plug in. This is that X-Acto I was telling you about. I have this little small X-Acto. It's actually it's made for like finger, I don't know, to like that. But I like it because it's small and handy. So I got that. Battery checker. Everybody needs a LiPo checker. Check your batteries, especially if you think they're full and then you go fly and then they're not. USB adapter for programming needs, as well as OTG for programming on the go, on tablet to whatever. Transponders. I got 2 transponders in here, both with my 4S battery plug mod, TrackMates and iLapse. So keep those handy. You always want to keep your transponders in hand. Random clip. I actually have no idea why this is in there. It used to be used on my bag to clip one of my quads in, but I don't know. I'll probably get rid of that. But actually, no. I'm going to keep it because if I don't, I'm going to find something I'm going to need it for in the field one day. Tweezers. Check it out. Tweezers. Just little tweezers. Pull stickers out of your fingers. Put those little camera wires back in place without having to crack the frame open. Random shrink tube, which is funny because this actually needs to go into a different kit. But I just made a Weller field soldering iron. So we'll pull that kit out, actually. That kit's actually a larger kit. And we'll go through that next. So we'll set that aside because we're going to put that in that. Small needle nose. And these also function as my wire cutters because they have a wire cutter feature. So I don't have to carry both. I just carry the single one. And then with the X-Acto, I could cut anything else. I actually do carry a full-size 2mm driver because it's the most common driver, and it's such a great driver just to be able to grab and use on the go. I do also carry a Duratrax, and this Duratrax driver set is awesome. It's like 20 bucks or so. I bought this like 4 years ago when I was in ground RC, maybe 5, and it's got pretty much every size you'll use. It's also got small and medium-sized Phillips and flatheads, so that's dope. It's got 16th, 5/64ths, the .05. It's got everyone. This is a great tool to have on the go. I also carry this little torque bit one. It's a Husky. It's got a couple of bits in the handle, and I carry this because of the Phantoms. I need to work on a Phantom every once in a while. I know, right? This bag still has stuff in it. Not much, but it still does. a small roll of electrical tape. Every time I get a roll of tape down to that size, I kind of just toss it in as my electrical tape. Got some bags of different little nuts for the prop adapters, the prop nuts. I got another tool in here. It's a quick one for, I don't know if I lose the other one or leave it at home. I have a spare. Always good to have a second one. And then really the rest of this stuff is all junk. The Parrot, that's for the Parrot drone prop adapter. I've actually got these from the DYS motors. I don't need anymore, but I kind of keep those in there for if I give them to somebody. And I'll just be honest, the rest of this, oh, this is super important right there. An extra UFL whip for an RX and an extra UFL RPSMA for my Unify VTXs. So if I rip one in the field, boom, I can drop another one on it. Some little washers and screws for cameras. This is actually for like Swift and all that. And then the rest of this stuff in here is it's a carbon fiber wrench. I actually just have a bunch of prop nuts that have basically accumulated over time. A couple of them have broken prop shafts in them like that. Some of them are probably stripped. I should go through those though and find the good ones and the bad ones. Besides that though, it's empty. That's it. All those prop nuts and some grass, some more shrink tubes. So there you go. So that's my field kit. I can get anything I need done with all that stuff. So drop it all back in here real quick. Prop nuts. We'll go ahead and actually just put all these nuts in one bag and be done. Where's that broken one now? That one's broken. Yeah, there we go. All right, and we'll get all this back in here real quick, zip it up, and we will jump in that other kit real quick. I needed to clean my kit out anyways. Now it's not full of dirt anymore. All right, get everything back in there that I'm keeping in there. There we go, bundled up. So, second kit. We just kind of actually assembled this kit today, and this is really just a race day kit. So this is a race day or extended stay, somewhere where I'm taking a bunch of quads, and I think if I have to repair something, I need kind of some extra stuff. Mainly soldering iron. So we have this soldering iron that we just did a mod on for using a LiPo. So we got it. We got a little bit of solder. The tip for the iron actually comes apart. And then I've got an extra large set of tools for wire cutters and pliers, and a motor for changing props on quad props. Sometimes they get a little difficult. These will hold your motors from spinning. It's just a little tool I modded for that. So soldering iron and all that. And so I think what I'm going to do, like I said, I just made this kit. I am going to take the solder and some shrink tube and stuff like that, excess wire and things, and I'm going to go ahead and make a small little bag, like a little Ziploc bag with the things I think I need to solder with, and then that'll complete my extra kit. The only other thing that's not in here is vice grips. I want a pair of vice grips in here, but other than that, maybe a level if you want. I don't know. I used to keep a level on me. Not anymore. But there you go, guys. That's my field kits and how I stay up and flying. So have fun, fly safe, fly smart, be prepared. Peace.